Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and all the news in details. I'll serve Buhari faithfully, Adesina says. The special advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, has promised to serve his principal very well, noting that those who served before him were faithful to their principles. In his article titled, "We have different paths to tread in life," Femi chronologically listed the image markers of Nigeria's head of state and explained the role they played in their respective offices. And according to him, first is Ogbuefi Alex, who served General Olusegun Obasanjo as military head of state between 1976 and 1979. He later went on to become manager, Group Public Affairs of NNPC, and then to the royal stool as Igwe of Achala. In Anambra State, we were in touch for many years, but the lot fell on me, sadly, to announce his passage to the great beyond just last Saturday. Igwe Iwokedi lived well and died well at a good old age of 84 years. Next on the board is Mr. Charles, who served Alhaji Shehu Shagari from 1979 to September 1983, followed by Malam Abba Dabo, who served the same president in his second term, which lasted just from October to December 1983. The military struck and truncated the term, but whether long or short, Malam Dabo is in the pantheon of those who served as image markers to president of this country. That is history for you. Its records everywhere. Next, Malam Mahada, my gentleman senior friend. We have both loved Muhammadu Buhari for a long time, and he served as chief press secretary when our principal was military leader between January 1984 and August 1985, and sadly, he passed on a couple of months ago without being healed for one day. He was ever genial, smiling, calm. Then comes the man we call Double Chief Duro Onabule, 81 years last September, who served General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida for 8 good years. He has the singular honor of having served longest in the position still now. Chief Onabule is my very senior friend and inspiration. I had read him since I was a schoolboy and was privileged to serve as editor of National Concord, a position he had held decades earlier. He maintained a weekly column with the newspaper. When I became pioneer editor of Daily Sun in 2003, I was again delighted to invite him as a columnist, a duty post at which he remained till today. Old wines are tasty, even at 81. You can't beat experience, and you can imagine the strength I draw from Onabule's private messages to me whenever we go through turbulence in governance. The board next is Shola Atere, another senior friend and professional colleague. He served the transitional government headed by Chief Ernest Shonekan between January and August 1993. Our fellow, that is how I call the next man, Emma Agu, former editor of Champion newspaper and chief press secretary to the interim national government, headed also by Chief Shoneko. The tenure lasted only about 84 days, but Agu, a fellow of the Nigerian Guild of Editors, is also in the book of history as one who served. Chief David Atta, now deceased, served General Sani Abacha for 5 years. The lot also fell on me to announce his obituary a couple of years back this job. Malam Muhammad Aruna, alive and kicking to the glory of God, served for about a year with General Abdusalami Abubakar. He is now a federal commissioner with the Independent National Electoral Committee, INEC. 3 people served with President Olusegun Obasanjo between 1999 and 2007. Dr. Doyin Okupe, Mr. Tunji Oseni, deceased, and Mrs. Oluremi Oyo, also deceased. The next 3 people are my contemporaries. We went through university at the same period, are in the same age brackets, and also practiced as journalists together for decades in Lagos State. We are friend Olusegun Adeniyi served President Umaru Yar'Adua for 3 years. Imana Niboro was with Dr. Goodluck Jonathan for 1 good year, and Reuben Abati was with the same president for 4 years. Next to be recorded on the board, Femi Adesina 2015. We don't know the terminal time yet. Only God knows. It is in the womb of time, but the longest in 2023, and I would perhaps equal an abolish record of 8 years. It is all in the hands of God. I aspire for nothing but accept all that God brings my way. On his job experience, Adesina opened. As a journalist, I pounded the street for years looking for news to report. And then in 1994, I was elevated to line editorship as Futures Editors of National Concord. That was the first time I had an office to myself outside the general newsroom. What did I first do when I entered that office? I prayed, committing my stay into the hands of God, and also my exit, asking that it would be in glorious circumstances, and I have done that in every subsequent office I occupied. I have been deputy editor, National Concord, editor of the same paper, editor of Daily Sun, executive director of publication, the Sun newspaper, deputy managing director, and later managing director, editor-in-chief. I was equally president, Nigerian Guild of Editors, and now special advisor media and publicity to the president since 2015. On the very first day in my current office, I already handed over the last day to God. The last day would always come, even life does not last forever. Why have I decided to write this piece? The Hill will. Maledictions I hear from some tiny, envious quarters. He is now anti-people because he is SA to the president. He will go down. He will come back to meet us, unheralded, unsuch. He will be uncelebrated. Really? I did laugh. Who are they talking about? Me? No, I can't be me. It can't be me because my destiny was long hiding in Christ and in God. Those who served before me have all succeeded in their different ways. No matter what people choose to believe or say of them, they served their principles faithfully, and I will do the same to mine. Nobody will determine what happens next. Only God will know. We have different paths to tread in life, and it is determined by the highest powers. Wow, so viewers, what is your own take about this? What do you think about what Femi Adesina said? Definitely, he has said it all. He said he's serving his leader, indirectly he's serving President Muhammadu Buhari, and he is also telling us that he is not serving Nigeria, as a whole. You can imagine this. What a shame on this guy. We are glad to know now that he served Buhari, not Nigeria, and he should continue his service in Daura 2023. That is the main thing. So guys, what do you think? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, please kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. The reality is that this guy has not been good to many Nigerians. He knows the truth about what is going on in the country. He knows every secret agenda about President Muhammadu Buhari, but he has said it all. He is serving President Muhammadu Buhari. God bless you once again. Stay safe. Bye.